This is a list of all the major movies dropping in August 2025, and I can't lie, it may be my birthday month, but it's not a good movie month. Well, not as good as some of the previous months we were getting. Like last month was just holy shit, bro. But I mean, we still starting off with some goodness because The Bad Guys 2 has come out, and same with The Naked Gun. They both got pretty good reviews so far. First Bad Guys was an absolute banger, so I'm not surprised at the second one. It looked pretty good too from the trailer that I saw. They had this nice little trailer where it started out as a small screen and eventually got to the big screen. I was like, that actually made quite a difference. The Naked Gun, though, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have not kept up enough with that movie, but it does look interesting. It's got very good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Like I said, Liam Neeson is in there acting his ass off. Comedy, kind of random. I was not expecting him in the comedy. But then again, though, that's just me not knowing Ball, because the only thing I really remember him from is, I will find you. And, you know, it was Ra's al Ghul, or White Al Ghul. But Weapons, I think Weapons is probably going to be the hit of the month, unless you really want to see Freakier Friday. But Weapons opened up to 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. The trailers have looked good. The posters have looked good. The concept is insane. I gotta see this movie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And so do y'all. Out of all the movies so far this month, I do think that Freakier Friday is probably going to be the one that makes the most money. I mean, you're bringing back Jamie Lee Curtis, you're bringing back Lindsay Lohan, you're continuing the Freaky Friday story. That's a classic amongst many, many young adults / adults to this day. I might need to see it simply for nostalgia. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Those top 4 movies, I know a good amount about. I know Ball, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. But the rest, that's when my Ball knowledge starts to slowly deplete. And that's when I'm like, damn. July was filled with bangers. June was filled with bangers. August, they doing my birthday month, doity. So I'm keeping it a band with a couple of these movies. I looked it up real quick, give it a quick look-see, and I'm going to yap about them. The number one movie that falls under that list is going to be War 2. I looked it up. It's an Indian Hindi action thriller film. It looks kind of interesting, to be honest. I didn't see the first War, though, so I don't think I'm going to see this one. It's got very limited showings. So, let me know if anybody's going to see that movie. It looks kind of interesting. Nobody 2 is another one of those action thriller movies starring Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul himself. So I think this one's going to get some butts and seats. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but I didn't see the first Nobody, so I don't know if I'm going to see the second Nobody. I'm just holding my hands up. Let me at least I'll be transparent with y'all. Just because I got the movie news doesn't mean I see every movie. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop in the comments, though. I need to watch more movies. I'm not going to lie. Now, out of all the movies that I haven't really heard too much of, the Thursday Murder Club, that seems kind of interesting. A movie about a group of old folks who have fun solving a bunch of cold cases, but eventually have to solve a real murder. Okay, I'm interested. You got a foot in the seat. You feel what I'm saying? I take your right foot in, I'll put your right foot in. You feel it's like this movie's gonna go straight to streaming. It's going straight to Netflix too. So be on the lookout for that one. End of the month, but be on the lookout. Now, the movie that's the biggest wild card on this list that could be an absolute banger, that could be turbo mega ass, is The Toxic Avenger, a remake of a 1980s, I don't even know, superhero movie, technically. Accident turns this janitor into a superhero who's like an amalgamation of the Notre Dame of Notre Dame. But I didn't see the original. I have heard of it, though. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen clips from it. But other than that, all I know is Peter Dinklage is going to be the Toxic Avenger in this movie, so I might need to watch it simply for that. Shout out my nigga Peter. Just realized Nobody 2 drops on my birthday. I'm just throwing that in there. And we end the major movies off this month with The Roses, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. They play a married couple that on the surface level, on the outside, everything seems peaches and cream. But when you really peek back the lens, when you really go in that door, you're like, oh my goodness gracious. What is going on here? These niggas hate each other. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't the strongest movie month, especially with all the craziness we were getting in May, June, July. This is kind of a little bit of a cool down period. You feel what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me if September is going to be like that too before we get ready for the end of the year. But still, we can have a couple hits in here. Let me know your top 3 movies that are dropping this month in the comments down below, man. Because you know we got to talk about it. It's just a simple.